Hello, I'm Charlie from Deep Tide Yoga. This is a short video for those of you looking to start either breathing exercises, bringing that into your life, or a short meditation where we just go through the senses to relax the body and try and find a little bit of a gap between the repetitive thoughts that we get and the busy lives that we lead. So hopefully you're either a beginner, so this will be great for you, or you just wanted something short and sweet to get a bit of a break and a breather from the busy lives that we lead. So find a comfortable seat, ideally sitting on a block, so a yoga block, which is what I'm sitting on, or a pillow, or if you just need to get this going, just sit on the floor. But find a comfortable space where you feel like you can relax and settle in a little bit. Ideally, you're going to have your legs crossed, but you can do this sat on a chair, you can do this on the sofa. You could probably even do this lying down, but usually you do want to have your spine nice and tall. If you need to have one leg out and one leg in, do what needs to be done for your body. Ultimately, we want to try to have the pelvis not pulling back and slightly tilting forward so that you can get this S-curve into your spine. It's naturally how it wants to be. Okay, enough of an intro, let's get started. So we're going to be doing some breathing exercises, or a breathing exercise, and a short meditation. So we're going to have the palms facing up. So we're looking to cultivate a uplifting, transformational energy in this mini video. So we'll have the backs of the hands somewhere on the thighs or the knees with the palms facing up. Take out any fidgets or wiggles that your body feels like it needs to do, because you do really want to try and come to a stillness in a moment. So just maybe roll the shoulders, or just slightly move the neck around, or fidget with your hair or your clothing that you need to do so that you can really settle into your position. Once you're there, start to look down at the floor, at your feet, at the mat, and just notice how the physical form is, so what position you're in before we come in to close the eyes. So try to lengthen up through your spine, but you'll feel this kind of constriction through the obliques, the belly area. So keeping that length in your spine, like there's a rope or a piece of string really pulling you up towards the ceiling, the sky, but then soften. So try to keep the length, but relax the core, relax the belly. As you do so, also try to sink the shoulders away from the ears, so that the shoulder blades start to pull slightly together, broadening across the collarbone. And try not to have the chin kind of sticking out. Pull the head back a little bit, relax the head on the neck. Chin parallel to the floor or slightly less, looking down still at the floor. Let's take a deep breath in through the nostrils and a long breath out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Deep breath in, close your eyes. Long breath out. Closing the mouth, breathing in through the nose. And breathing out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Try to keep that going on your own. Just notice how the body is feeling. Again, we want the eyes closed ideally, or if not, just looking down at the floor, but not letting the eyes dart around. Letting the breath slow and relax. Perhaps starting to feel a warmth in the body as you focus on the breath. As we flood the body with oxygen, we can increase the heart rate just a tiny bit and feel that inner warmth. Good, now together let's take a breath in. Hold the breath in. Through the nose, slow exhale. Now hold the breath out of the body, so don't yet breathe in, just a little pause. And now pull the air in, inhale. Now we pause at the top of the inhale. And we exhale. Pause at the bottom of the exhale. And we inhale. Pause at the top, and we exhale. Pause at the bottom, and we inhale. Pause at the top, and we exhale. Try to stay with it, relax your shoulders, keeping the eyes closed, the body still, trying not to slouch, but not too much effort in your body. Continuing with your breath, let's catch back up together, breathing in, hold the breath, breathing out, hold the breath out, breathing in, hold the breath in, breathing out, breathing in, and a sigh out through the mouth. Good. Let the breath be natural, so don't worry about focusing on the in and exhales. Just let the breath do its thing on its own for a moment, but keep your body still. Keep your eyes closed. See if you can feel any difference, any different experience in your body. Is there an area that feels warm? Is there any numbness or buzzing sensation throughout the body? There's often a residue, a rebound feeling after we constrict and play with the breath, and it's important to acknowledge that, noticing the power that the breath has. Relaxing your shoulders. You can continue with slow and natural breaths in and out if you need to focus on your breath, or just let it do its thing. Notice if you're holding any tension in the body, so try and relax through the muscles of the face, the muscles of the jaw, around the mouth, the tongue. Really softening from the jaw into the cheekbones. Relaxing through the shoulders, the fingertips. And to bring some mindfulness practice into our time today, can you have a personal, private one-to-one with yourself? Can you listen to you and your needs? So take a moment to just ask yourself, how are you doing? How are you feeling today? There's no need to have to communicate it or have that fear or thought of being judged. You can be really, truly honest with yourself. Or perhaps you don't know how to answer it, so just take a moment or two to sit with how you're doing. The physical, the mental, and the emotional body. And try not to make any judgments or any plans, any concerns with how you're feeling. Just acknowledge the feeling. Listen to yourself just like you would a close loved one. That caring, that kindness, that compassion that you show to those that you love so close and so dear to you, can you cultivate and bring that love and compassion to yourself? Just taking a mini trip through the senses to get a little bit deeper into this mindfulness. Try to keep the body still, the eyes still closed. We're going to go to the sense of sound. And you may be somewhere where there's lots of sounds, it's quite noisy. That's okay. We don't need the quiet to kind of feel that relaxation. It is a mindset, it's a mental practice. And if you are somewhere, or you're feeling lucky to be somewhere very quiet or with nature sounds, whatever it might be, let's not judge where you are, just use the sense to jump by the sounds that are near you. So focusing on sounds that are really close by and quite loud and audible, and then try to search a bit deeper for softer hums, lower level sounds. And perhaps licking the lips and swallowing, just relaxing the jaw once again. Taking a big breath in through the nose. Taste, smell, exhale. And not making any movements or changes to your eyes, your eyelids. Can you just take your awareness to your eyes? Can you notice the contrast or the shadows and light that can flicker behind the eyelids or slightly through the eyelashes? So try not to force anything here with opening the eyes just a little bit. Keep the eyes closed, but just bring your awareness to generally your eyes, this powerful sense of sight. And finally, the sense of touch. Again, we don't want any movement, but I want you to scan from head to toe and just notice the different temperature and the different sensations that you might feel along your body. Areas where the skin is exposed, perhaps the hands, the face, the feet, or more areas. See if you can feel the air on your skin, and also where the clothing touches the skin. And then finally bringing yourselves back to the present moment. So just being on and in the here and now. Again, without opening the eyes, just taking a moment, a breather, to feel into your body. Notice how your emotions are feeling, your mind is today. Just bit by bit, picking up and increasing your self-awareness. The person that you're with all day, every day, that we can sometimes, if not often, neglect. So even just being proud of taking a moment to sit with yourself. Bring your hands to heart center, fingertips, thumbs to touch, Anjali Mudra. Relax your shoulders and take a deep breath in through your nose. And a long sigh out through your mouth. And then raising your thumbs to your forehead and a little bow of the head. And if you'd like, namaste. Well done from my heart to yours. Wishing you a wonderful day. It's good to just take these little moments and gaps in your week, in your day, in your busy schedule, to take that little private moment with yourself to do something good, to create a little bit of space, air into the body and the mind. Thank you. Subscribe, send to friends, give me feedback, and follow me on Instagram if you'd like to do more.